Happy New Year, everyone!
This is our very first video in 2020.
That's our little Jaden. Yes, of course, this is our very first video in January 2020. And this is our third video series under the GCSE Mock exam questions. We are going to publishing the sample maths exam questions now until May 2020, which will of course help for those who are sitting for the June 2020 maths exam. We hope you like the video and the sample questions. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Let's look at the questions. Question number 21. The functions f and g are such that fx equal x squared minus 1 and gx equal 2x plus 1. First part, find the inverse function f inverse x. Second part, given that the fgx equal 2gfx, show that x equal minus half. This is a topic in the GCSE syllabus called functions and two subtopics called composite function and inverse function. Those who are sitting for the GCSE exam this year, you may need to familiar with what is composite function and the inverse function. If you are not familiar, there is a separate video I have made for composite and inverse function, and that is in our kind of a channel. If you refer to a topic revision guide, you can see that video. Now we are going to show how to do this question, but before that, in our previous sessions we have given a timer to count 1 minute for each question. We are not going to do this one at this video. If you want to work out on your own, please pause this video and take a piece of paper and work it on your own. Then after that, play the video and see whether what's our working and what's the answer. Let's take a piece of paper and try to do it on your own if you are taking the exam this year. But if you are not taking this year exam and you are in year 9 or year 10, you just study in your holiday season to watch the video and see whether what's the working like. You can still play the video and see how can you work out this question. So let's look at the working on this one. The working is, so f inverse x. So inverse function, how to do the inverse function is, you need to define the fx as the y. So this is the fx function is y equal to x squared minus 1. Then swap the letters y to x, x to y. So x equal y squared minus 1. Make the y as a subject. So make the y as a subject mean y squared equal x plus 1, y equal square root of x plus 1. So that means f inverse function is defined as square root of, so you can write f inverse function is square root of x plus 1. That is the answer for the first part question. Second part is a composite function. So composite function, I'm going to do it separately. Finding the fgx. So finding the f of gx means in the f function, you substitute the gx. So gx is 2x plus 1. So substitute the 2x plus 1 into the f function. So that f function is defined as x squared minus 1. Instead of x, you replace 2x plus 1. So instead of x, you replace that 2x plus 1, whole thing squared minus 1. So you can simply expand this bracket. I'm not going to be going detail. So once you expand, you get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 minus 1. Then the plus 1 minus 1 cancelled out. So I'll put a cross, plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Then you get 4x squared plus 4x as the answer. Then 2 times of g of x is equal to 2 times of g of fx. fx is x squared minus 1. So x squared minus 1 you are substituting into the g function. G function is 2 times of x plus 1. 2 times of x plus 1. So now instead of x, you are substituting the x squared minus 1. Then you release the brackets, expand the brackets, 2 times x squared, 2x squared, minus 2. Plus 1 is in the question. So minus 2 and plus 1 is minus 1. And expand the bracket again. 2 times 2 is 4x squared minus 2. Then equate the both answer because they said that is equal to that. So 4x squared plus 4x equal 4x squared minus 2. Both side 4x squared cancel. So 4x equal to minus 2. So x equal minus 2 over 4 minus 1 over 2. So that is the answer they ask you to show. So that is the answer for the question number 21. Question number 22. There are only B blue counters and Y yellow counters in a bag. A counter is taken at random from the bag. The probability that the counter is yellow is 3 upon 7. The counter is put back in the bag. 2 more blue counters and 3 more yellow counters are put in the bag. The counter is taken at random from the bag. The probability that the counter is yellow is 6 upon 13. Find the number of blue counters and the number of yellow counters that were in the bag originally. So this is a level 9 question, considered as a star question, under the topic of probability, conditional probability. So you're keeping the marble and putting that back again and taking a marble, and something happened like a few more counters added together. So you need to think carefully. So take a piece of paper and work it out and see whether you can do this or not. And so you want to pause the video and do your working just to check the answer later on. So those who are watching this one as a kind of a studying purpose, you are in year 9 or year 10, you are more than happy to continuously watch how the working is going to be. So let me see the working. So now, if you see the initial condition, there are B blues and Y yellows. So probability of yellow is 3 upon 7. So probability of yellow means yellow counters is Y. So Y over B plus Y equal 3 upon 7. I cross multiply. 7 times Y is 7Y. 3 times B is 3B plus 3Y. Take everything to one side. So 4Y equal 3B. So that is one of the equation you get. Second side, on my right hand side, what happened is they added 2 blues and 3 yellows. So now B plus 2, 3 yellows mean Y plus 3. So the previously the marble or counter taken previously is put it back into the bag. So it's same B and same Y is there in the initial. Add 2 and 3, so becomes B plus 2, Y plus 3. Probability of Y now is 6 upon 13. So getting a yellow marble now is number of marbles of yellow is Y plus 3 over total is Y plus B, 2 plus 3 is 5 equals 6 upon 13. So I cross multiply and I get another equation, 7Y minus 6B equal minus 9. So do your maths, rearranging the formula, things like that. So I need a 6B. So if I have a 6B here, from my previous equation, 3B equal 4Y, so 6B equal 8Y. So substitute 6B equal 8Y onto the second equation. So you get 7Y minus 8Y equal minus 9, minus Y equal minus 9, Y equal 9. Y means yellow marble is, yellow counters is 9. Then substitute back into the one of this equation, you get blue counters is 12. That is the answer for the question number 22. Question number 23, prove algebraically that 0.2, so actually that is not recurring decimal here. So the question here is 0.2, 5 recurring and 6 recurring can be written as 127 over 495. So it's a recurring decimal topic in the year 9, year 10. Maybe it's in some schools they teach them this topic in year 11. So take a few minutes time trying to work out whether you can do this one. If not, let's look at the working on this. So solution is assign that one into a decimal format. X equals 0.2565656 because the 5, 6 is the part occurring. So if I times by the first equation by 10, so 10x going to be one decimal jump is 2.565656, right? So I need the same decimal part by multiplying by 100 will gives us 6565. So that won't work. So multiply by 1000, 3 jumps, so 256 0.5656. So 1000x equal 256.5656. So if you look at the decimal portion, so 5656, here both the decimal portions are same. So if you take one from the other, 1000x take away 10x is 990x equal 254. So x equal 254 divided by 990. If you simplify, this one is 127 over 475. Question number 24. Here is a sketch of a curve. The equation of the curve is y equal x squared plus ax plus b. The points 0, minus 5 and 5, 0 lie on the curve. Find the value of a and b. Find the coordinates of the turning point of the curve. So it's a straightforward graph question, quadratic graph in year 10. Or some people, they finish the graph subjects in year 9. So you may able to do a little bit of working to find out the A, B and the minimum points coordinate. Take some few minutes to work it out. Those who are watching the video for educational purpose, you are still learning the graph in the school, but you wanted to see how the working is. So here is the working. The solution is going to be, you substitute the 2 points into the graph. So the first point is 0, minus 5 in the equation. So when you substitute, the first become the x and second become the y. So if you substitute x equals 0 means y is minus 5 equal b. So b equal minus 5. Straight away we found the b. The next one, substitute 5, 0 in the equation. So because they said it's lie on the curve, so that when you substitute it satisfy. So y equals 0 equal x squared is 25 plus 5a. So x equal 5 times a, 5a minus 5. So 25 take away 5 is going to be 20. The other side is minus 20. So 5a is going to be minus 20. A is going to be minus 4. Right? So when you rearrange the formula, so y equal x squared, instead of a I put minus 4x and b equal minus 5. This is the equation of the curve. Then for the b part, we often use the completing the square method to find out the turning point. So if you rearrange this one into a completing square method, x squared means x, half of 4 is minus 2, whole thing squared. I'm not like a teaching this completing square. If you are familiar with this one, you can do this question. If you need some assistance or help, please refer to my topic revision tutorial under the completing the square method. So if you do the completing square method, x minus 2 whole thing squared minus 4 minus 5, so it becomes minus 9. So whatever in the bracket here equal to 0 gives the x coordinate, and minus 9 gives the y coordinate. So that is the turning points coordinate. Question number 25. This is again another a probability question. It's again A star level 9 question. You can pause it and read the blue color question and do it. If not, have a look of the working here. There are only green pens and blue pens in the box. There are 3 more blue pens than green pens in the box. So there are 3 more blue pens than green pens in the box. There are more than 12 pens in the box. Simon is going to take at random 2 pens from the box. The probability that the Simon will take 2 pens of the same color is 27 over 55. Work out the number of pens in the box. Right? It's a lot of algebra involved, so you need to do that carefully to find out what is the answer. So take some few minutes. You can pause this video, don't look at the screen, and you can work it on your own. And if you can't do it, just to have a look of my working. Right, let's look at the working. Let number of the green pens is x, number of the blue pens is x plus 3. So the total is x plus x is 2x plus 3 is the total, right? Now, if it is the same color means, probability of taking two pens same color means, it could be a probability of green green or probability of blue blue, right? So having a probability of green green is going to be a x over 2x plus 3. Why? Is x is the number of green pens is x over total is 2x plus 3 times the second one is going to be the green. So the first marble is not put it back. So two marbles or two pens taken one after the other means there's a condition probability. They didn't put it back the first one. You need to assume that. So one less. So x becomes x minus 1. 1 less the total. So 2x plus 3 becomes 2x plus 2. So that is the green green probability. The next one, blue blue probability. Blue is x plus 3 over 2x plus 3 times by 1 less is x plus 2, 1 less is 2x plus 2. So do the algebraic fraction. That's what this question is, 6 marker. So you need to do a proper algebraic fraction. The bottom 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 2 is 2x plus 3, 2x plus 2. Then the top one is x times x minus 1 plus the next one is x plus 3 times x plus 2. So if you expand all the brackets and come to this stage, I'm dividing both top and bottom by the 2, which gives x squared plus 2x plus 3 over 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Then cross multiply and you get a long equation like that. And quadratic factorization, put them into two brackets, x minus 4, x minus 21 equals 0. So two answers possible, x equal 4 or x equal 21. If x equal 4, total pens is going to be here 2x plus 3 becomes 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 11. But total pens are more than 12. It's given in the question here. There are total more than 12 pens. So it's not possible. Having x equal 4 is not the correct answer. So therefore x equal 24. 21. Number of green pens is 21 is the correct answer. Question number 26. Three solid shapes A, B and C are similar. The surface area of the shape A is 4 cm squared. The surface area of the shape B is 25 cm squared. The ratio of the volume of the shape B to the volume of shape C is 27:64. Work out the ratio of the height of the shape A to the height of the shape C. Give your answer in its simplest form. Take a piece of paper and just try to work out the answer. This comes under the geometry, 3D shapes, volume and scale factor together with the similar shapes. So there's a theory. I will explain the theory in few seconds later. Those who are trying this question or wanted to try, pause this video straight away and do some working now. And after that you can continue to watch this one to see the theory behind this question and the working. The theory behind this question is if there's a length scale factor is k, then the area scale factor is k squared. The volume scale factor is going to be k cube. That's the theory. So let's look at the working on this, right? Solution A, B, C. So the three shapes are here. Surface area is 4:25. So 4:25 is the surface area which is given. So area to length, you need to take a square root. So square root 4 is 2. Square root of 25 is 5. So the length ratio between A and B is 2:5. Now the volume ratio is given for B to C is 27:64. Volume means K cube. K cube means to get the length ratio, you need to cube root. So cube root of 27 is 3, cube root of 64 is 4. So now we put it together everything. Length ratio is 2:5 for A and B, 3:4 is B and C. We need to make the 3 and 5 is the common number, which is 15. So times by 3 times by 3. So this becomes 6 is to 15. This becomes 15 is to 20. So altogether 6 is to 15 is to 20. But they're asking what is the height ratio between A and C. So A to C is 6 is to 20, which is simplified version is 3 is to 10. If I make any careless mistake, please do write in the comment section. So which question and which number of question I may make some careless mistakes. So just understand the theory behind the question and the working. And 3 is to 10 is the answer for this question number 26. 27. Work out the value of 16 over 81. 3/4 is the index or power. And the B part, 3 to the power A equal 1 upon 9, 3 to the power B equal 9 root 3, 3 to the power C equal 1 over root 3. Work out the value of A plus B plus C. Take a piece of paper and try to work out. If you are facing this GCSE this year, you may able to do these two questions now. Those who are watching, let's continue to watch. The working of this question is, the 4 underneath, it's called 4th root. The 3 on the top is called cube. So you need to take the 4th root of the both numbers. 4th root of the 16 is 2. 4th root of the 81 is 3. So 2 upon 3 cube. 2 upon 3 cube means 2 to the power 3 is 8. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 8 upon 27 is the answer. Second part, 3 to the power A equal 1 upon 9. So 3 to the power A equal 3 to the power minus 2, which is 9 is equal to 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power minus 2. So A equal minus 2. 3 to the power B equal 9 times root 3. 3 to the power B equal 9 means 3 to the power 2 times root 3 means 3 to the power half. So if you add them together, 2 with half is 2.5. When the bases are same, you can add the powers. So 2.5 means 2.5. So 3 to the power B equal 3 to the power 2.5. B equal 2.5. 3 to the power C equal 1 over root 3, which is 1 over 3 to the power half. You bring it to the top, which becomes 3 to the power minus half. So C equal minus half. So if you add everything together, A equal minus 2 plus 2.5, which is the B, and minus 0.5. Minus 2 plus 2.5 is 0.5. Take away 0.5 is 0. So the answer for the second part is 0. Let's look at the question number 28. Simplify x minus 1 over 5, x minus 1 whole thing squared, and factorize fully 50 minus 2y squared. It's very easy question. You can do that. Pause it and have a look of your working and check the answer with your working. And those who are still learning in the year 8 or year 9 about factorization and simplification, you can keep watching the working and trying to understand the question. So the working for this question is x minus 1 over 5, x minus 1 whole thing squared. So x minus 1 over 5, x minus 1, x minus 1. So x minus 1 squared means you need to write 2 times x minus 1, x minus 1. So x minus 1 cancel, x minus 1 cancel. So 1 over 5 x minus 1. Second part, factorize, is 50 minus 2y squared. So you take the 2 out. That becomes 25 minus y squared. So 25 can be written as 5 squared minus y squared. 5 squared minus y squared is a dots, difference of two squares. 5 minus y, 5 plus y. That is the fully factorization format. Question number 29. The diagram shows a square ABCD with sides of length 20 centimeter. It also shows a semicircle and an arc of a circle. AB is the diameter of the semicircle. AC is an arc of the circle with a B, center B. Show that area of the shaded region divided by area of the square equal to pi over 8. Those who are sitting for the GCSE this June 2020, please pause the video and take a sample paper and work it out and see whether you can prove that it's pi over 8 answer. After that, check it out our working, whether it's matching with your working, or if you want to learn something from this small skill or some small idea, you can learn it from here. So those who are watching this one for kind of a study session, you can continue watching this one. Let's look at the working on this one. So first of all, we need to understand how to find the shaded area. It looks like a kind of a quarter of a circle. Is the area of a quarter of a circle is the ABC. If you look at the ABC, that is a quarter of a circle. From there, you taken away for area of the half of the circle. It's look like a AB. This is the half of the white color bit is the half of the circle. So from the big quarter of the circle, take away area of the half of the circle, gives that gray area, right? So how to find out that one? Area of the quarter of the circle is quarter pi r squared. R squared is 20 squared. So you get 400 there. Divide by 4 is 100 pi. Area of the half circle is half pi r squared. So half times pi times r squared is radius is 10. So 10 squared is 100. Divide by 2 is 50 pi. So area of the shaded area is 100 pi, take away 50 pi, which is 50 pi. Now, the proportion they're asking is area of the shaded part, which is 50 pi, we found that one, divided by area of the square. So area of the square is 20 times 20, which is 400. So 50 divided by 400 is 1/8. So pi over 8. That is the answer. Let's go to the next question. Question number 30. A plane travels at a speed of 213 miles per hour. Work out an estimate for the number of seconds the plane takes to travel 1 mile. B part is your answer to part A, an underestimate or an overestimate. Give a reason for your answer. So this could be a kind of a 2 to 3 mark question. So under a topic called estimation. So you need to understand how to estimate and round down or round up to get an answer quickly. Again, the same instruction. Those who are taking the exam, please pause the video and do some working before watch the answer. Please don't watch the answer to bias to our method to see, oh, it's right. So you're trying to work out. If you don't know how to do this one, then learn from the video. So the solution for this question is 213 miles traveled in 1 hour. So therefore 1 mile traveled in 1 over 213. So if you put that as a fraction, 1 over 213, 1 hour is 60 minutes. Then they ask you to find out seconds. So 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. So that 3,600, I didn't round up at all. Leave it that as it is. Dividing by 213, it's going to be a little bit hard on a non-calculator paper. It's a non-calculator paper question, this one. So I'm rounding down to 200. So 3,600 divided by 200, which is 18 seconds. Right? So in the marking scheme, so there may be a range of answer to between this and that. So you make it, this is a kind of a not accurate answer, estimate an answer. Right? B part is your answer underestimate or overestimates. It's an overestimate because we have rounded down the number from 213 to 200, right? So when you round down the denominator, your estimated answer is more. So the actual answer definitely less than 18. So our answer is overestimate and actual answer is a less than 18. So that is the answer for the question number 30. I hope you like the video and the explanation and the question type. And if you like the video, please do give us a thumbs up. to motivate us to provide more questions before your GCSE exam by June 2020. And also please subscribe to our channel to see all the upcoming videos, and we are working on a couple of projects with sample paper review and exam style questions. And also we are planning to provide the GCSE A-level materials from January 2020. So please subscribe to our channel and watch for the future projects. Thank you.
Is your child weak in mathematics? Do you spend much time at work and struggling to find a tutor for your children? Don't worry, because we have an ultimate solution. Smart Tutors brings you an amazing meld of mathematics coaching experience by tutors working successfully in UK for more than 12 years. Our website is an immersive learning experience that provides comprehensive, curriculum-aligned mathematics content for toddler, age 5, to teenager, age 18. Smart Tutor is a user-friendly website which enables you to download 3 mathematics worksheets for free. If preferred, the user can download thousands of mathematics worksheets and sample papers for the chosen age group for only £2.50 per month. Not just this, but if you wish to have private tutoring at home, and if you are living in London 20 miles radius from Heathrow Airport, you can request for private tutoring by clicking the button, and tutor will contact the parent and arrange the class for your child at your own place. Smart Tutors also provides a facility to have tutoring via online tools. If you are interested, book your session now. You'll not need to wander for math tutors for your children anymore. Contact us today for a guaranteed 100% success.